New Jersey, scored by rounds. Gillette telecasts the major boxing event of the week every Friday night, and such attractions as the All-Star Baseball Game, World Series, World's Invitational Match Game, Bowling Championships, Blue and Gray Football Game, Rose Bowl Game, and the Triple Crown of Racing. This is our thanks to you for using Gillette products. We had a very exciting series of fights here. Carlos Fernandez of Caracas, Venezuela, defeated Luke Easter of Pittsburgh, and Douglas Vaillant of Havana, Cuba, defeated Jimmy Groh of Lewiston, Idaho, and Vernon Lynch of Brooklyn defeated Tommy Smith of Harlem in a great supporting card here. A big Spanish-speaking turnout, and the boys from Venezuela and Cuba certainly distinguished themselves. Here is Johnny Addy now.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the third-ranking welterweight contender from Philadelphia, Charlie Scott. One of the top-ranking heavyweights in the world from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Alonzo Johnson. Popular Cuban welterweight, Benny Kid Paret. The heavyweight champion of Cuba, Nina Valdez. The new junior welterweight champion of the world, Carlos Ortiz. Wrestling here tomorrow night, 1 week from tonight, Eddie Jordan will meet Tony DiBiase in a 10-round bout, and the featured 10-round bout, middleweights, Wild Bullet, Victor Salazar against Tiger Jones, 1 week from tonight.
No money, I can't get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, buenas noches, damas y caballeros. Here are the ring officials assigned by the New York State Athletic Commission. The judges are Mike Davidovich and Joe Agnello. The timekeeper is George Bannon. Counting for the knockdowns, referee Joe Lascalzo. The referee for the main event, Harry Evans. 10 rounds. From Havana, Cuba, wearing white trunks, weighing 144 and a half, Florentino Fernandez. His opponent from Patterson, New Jersey, wearing black trunks, weighing 147, Stephen Redl. Main event, 10 rounds, another bout to follow.
Fernandez, you haven't talked there before, right? You got your information today from the Boxing Commission right this afternoon? Now, there's just a couple of things I want to say. I want you both to protect yourself at all times, whether breaking from the clinch or the bell at the end of the round.
Que se protejan ambos al mismo tiempo, rompiendo el ring o al final con la campana.
All right. In case of a knockdown, I don't see that you go to a neutral corner. You have to take the count of 8.
En caso de un knockdown, él verá que ustedes van a una esquina neutral. En ese caso tiene que coger el conteo de 8.
I want a clean fight, not too much in a clinch. Break when I tell you to, both of you.
Pelear limpio, no muchos clinches cuando rompan un paso atrás.
All right, shake hands now and come out boxing. Yeah, keep it.
Well, Teddy Brenner, the matchmaker, certainly has put on a successful evening here, because Buck Cannell is bringing all 3 preliminary fights in the main event to all of South America. We have a big Spanish-speaking crowd here. Redl's weights were announced as 66 kilos and 15 grams. Fernandez, 65 kilos and 3 grams. And you'll hear an awful lot of Spanish cheers in the background. Stephen Redl in black. Florentino Fernandez from Havana in white trunks. And he's 2.5 pounds lighter. Referee Harry Ebbets, old-time fighter, is a comparative stranger. We haven't seen much of him in recent years in the Garden. minutes at the end of round one of a main event here in famous Madison Square Garden. The Cuban in white, Stefan Redl from Germany in black. Redl 3 inches shorter, has shorter arms.
What's new? What's new? The biggest shaving news since the turn of the century. The new 195 Gillette adjustable razor. See this micrometer adjustment? You turn to any one of 9 different stops to match your skin and beard. At the lower settings, you expose less blade edge. Up and up goes the edge exposure as you turn the collar. Between 1 and 9, there's a stop that's just right for you. Light beard, average beard, heavy dense beard. Tender skin, you call it, no matter what, here's the answer. And talk about comfort. Man, you're really living when you shave with this remarkable new razor. And it loads and unloads in a jiffy. Why not give Dad this treat on Father's Day, June 21st? A nearby store has it with dispenser of Gillette Blue Blades and handsome travel case for only $1.95.
Cuban boy switches apparently as a natural southpaw fighting orthodox, but when he gets a bit excited, he switches to his natural stance. He's a natural southpaw, apparently. All the Cubans are, one of them was born in Venezuela, but is now in Cuba. All the Cubans came here undefeated. 2 of them have boxed already and are still undefeated. A good, rough, tough fight. See how neatly he stepped aside and countered with a short chopping right. Well, let's take a look at Florentino Fernandez. Bowie the Ox hails from Santiago, making his first appearance tonight in America. He comes here touted as Cuba's greatest puncher. Undefeated in 19 pro fights, and he won 17 by knockout, and he has 14 knockouts in a row. He's 5'9", has the shoulders of a heavyweight and a 17-inch neck. He's the son of a farmer, now deceased. There are 6 sisters and 4 brothers. He fought only briefly as an amateur. He worked at odd jobs, including gardening, and arrived in Havana at the age of 17. He was convinced by his current manager, Genio Ruiz, that boxing was his best bet. He's 23. He had 18 amateur fights, won 17, most of them by knockout. He calls himself a slugger, but his favorite fighter is Kid Gavilan, a great boxer. His hobby is baseball. He normally scales in around 142. Tonight he's 144 and a half. He says he likes American food. Florentino Fernandez. Cheerleaders here. La derecha. Hit him with the right. La derecha. To the end of round 3, a 10-rounder from famous Madison Square Garden, and the place is crackling with excitement tonight. When you fill it full of good, Spanish-speaking, excitable fans, it's a wonderful experience. Both men have slight eye cuts. Referee signals no knockdown. Harry Abbott says don't push. Ten seconds. The end of round 3.
Introducing the greatest advancement in shaving comfort and convenience since the invention of the safety razor. The new 195 Gillette adjustable razor.
This adjusting collar has 9 different settings. There's a stop for every man, no matter how light or heavy his beard. As precisely as you adjust a micrometer, you set the blade for less or greater edge exposure, whichever is just right for your personal requirements. You change settings at will for the most comfortable shaves of your life, and that goes for any combination of skin and beard. One piece, change blades in a flash. The Gillette Adjustable makes the perfect Father's Day gift. Attractive, practical. One Dad will be thankful for every day. A nearby store has the 195 Gillette Adjustable Razor with dispenser of Gillette Blue Blades and handsome travel case for only $1.95.
Redl's corner, Carlo Nuduvin, Johnny Solo, and Fernandez corner is Bernard Barker. He's the English-speaking handler. He's a former B-17 bombardier, and Henio Ruiz, the manager, a little short man. Fans, remember, on Tuesday, July 7th, Gillette will bring you the All-Star Baseball game from Forbes Field, Pittsburgh. You'll see it over these same NBC stations in the United States, CBC in Canada. Take a look at Stephen Redl here. The Passaic, New Jersey puncher was born in Hungary, lived most of his life in Stuttgart, Germany, and he now is a Pennsylvania farmer. He's 26, brown-haired, blue-eyed, free swinger, stands 5'5", but is solid and strong. Member of the Patterson, New Jersey National Guard, began fighting in the German boys clubs when he was 13, had 130 amateur fights. He was the featherweight champ in 52, lost out in the finals of the Olympics. He was a lightweight champion in 54, plays the accordion, quite a soccer player, likes track and baseball, is a carpenter by trade, drove a truck briefly. In Germany, he was a motorcycle mechanic, says his best punch is a right cross, and he just loves to fight. He has never been knocked out, has lost only 3 fights in 27 as a professional. Cut on the right eye. 1 minute to the end of round 5. Redl in black, opening some uppercuts. Cuban in white. Round 5.
Hold everything, Dad. Have I got news for you? Look, a brand new Gillette.
What's so new about it?
Oh, you see this gimmick? You just turn it to adjust the blade edge for the kind of shave you want.
Well, what do the numbers mean?
Well, the higher the number, the closer the shave you get. It has 9 settings.
I'll set it on 5. Hey, that's great. Thanks.
There went $1.95.
There's a buy for you. $1.95 for this remarkable razor, the Gillette Adjustable. This micrometer adjusting collar gives you 9 different degrees of edge exposure and angle. Turn the dial higher for more blade edge, set it lower, and you get less. You choose the correct exposure for your skin and beard, so you get clean shaves, fast shaves, and how wonderfully comfortable. Convenient, too. Change blades, clean the razor in a wink. A nearby store has the Gillette Adjustable with dispenser of Gillette Blue Blades and travel case. Only $1.95.
Remember, Father's Day is June 21st. Get a Gillette Adjustable for your dad. Next Friday, from Madison Square Garden, your Gillette Cavalcade of Sports will present Victor Zalazar, the 23-year-old Argentine middleweight, and Ralph Tiger Jones, the 31-year-old St. Albans body puncher and conqueror of Sugar Ray Robinson. Zalazar, making his start in the Garden, comes here off a sensational upset win over Wilfie Greaves. The free-swinging South American has shown both punch and heart in his American fights. He's had only a brief pro career, but he started it with 7 straight knockouts. He has won 8 out of 11 and knocked out 7. The seasoned Tiger Jones, always rough, always dangerous, will provide a thorough test for the Argentine puncher. Jones is vicious to the body, durable and game. Last year, he conquered Kid Gavilan, KO'd Mickey Crawford, and beat Rory Calhoun. In 3 fights this year, his big stunner was over Joe Giardello. He's won 47 of 77 with most of his losses by split decision. So next Friday from Madison Square Garden, Vic Zalazar versus Tiger Jones on your Gillette Cavalcade of Sports. Fernandez, touted as Cuba's greatest puncher, knocked out Redl for the first time Redl was ever knocked out as a professional. This boy with the shoulders of a heavyweight and a 17-inch neck can really stock. He's a slugger. Undefeated in 20 professional fights, and he's won 18 by knockouts.
Stops the bout. The time, 1 minute and 9 seconds of the 7th round. The winner by a TKO, Fernandez.
All 3 Cuban fighters brought in here by matchmaker Ted Brenner were equally sensational. All 3 won in impressive fashion. Carlos Hernandez, Douglas Vaillant, and Florentino Fernandez all looked great. Remember, fans, every Friday night is fight night on the Gillette Cavalcade of Sports.
Paper mate writes every time over handprints, fingerprints, grease, or grime. Now we'll take a stick of butter, see it right here, and there on the paper we'll make a smear. With an ordinary pen, we'll try to write a line, but she skips over the butter every time. Now we'll pick up the Paper Mate holiday pen, and we'll go through the butter test once again. See it right through the butter without a slip. This new Paper Mate's guaranteed not to skip.
Friday night, July the 10th, Gillette will bring you the 15-round welterweight championship fight between challenger Dennis Moyer and champion Don Jordan. It's in Portland, Oregon. We'll be there on July 10th, and the fight will be coming over most of these same stations. Friday night, July 10th, a 15-round welterweight fight for the championship of the world. And next week, from Madison Square Garden in New York, Gillette will present a 10-round middleweight bout between Victor Zalazar and Ralph Tiger Jones. Our associate director, Bob Andrus. Our technical director, Les Whitehead. Directed by Jack Dillon. Be at television ringside next Friday night at 10 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time and enjoy the fight. It was a great one tonight. Stay tuned over many of these same stations for Jackpot Bowling with Bud Palmer immediately following the Gillette Cavalcade of Sports. This is Jimmy Powers saying smooth sailing, smooth shaving, and good night for the Gillette Safety Razor Company.